Thank each one of you for caucusing, for becoming a delegate, for being here today, and mostly just for being Democrats, because that's what we do, right?
Right.
This past January, I announced the next chapter in my political life. I want to be your next state senator, and you should know I am 100% committed to the Minnesota legislature and to our DFL party. I have relinquished my House seat. You've got a great candidate, Liz Olson. She's going to do great, right? And I have set aside an opportunity for a promotion in my career, all to embark upon this journey with you. I spent the past 4 years in the House gaining the critical experience, and I have had the chance to be a part of some incredible legislation over the past 4 years. New laws that included paying back our schools once and for all, passing statewide all-day kindergarten, expanding early childhood education, making college more affordable, protecting our veterans, our seniors, and our caregivers, passing landmark and sustainable energy policy. We worked incredibly hard, delegates, to prevent bullying in our schools and to ensure that no child goes hungry because of their inability to pay for lunch. Thanks to a law that I helped pass in 2014, no other community in Minnesota will have to experience a last place on earth-like setting where synthetic drugs are sold in a retail setting. No other community will endure that. These are memorable steps in Minnesota history, but there is more yet to do. I am not running for the Senate just because of what I have done. No, we have more work to finish, and I am committed to doing just that. I have 3 quick top priorities I want to share with you. Number 1 is equity. We must invest the necessary resources and find real solutions to real problems. Problems like the racial disparities that still plague Minnesota. Problems like financial inequity. Still far too many Duluthians that are living in poverty, working 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet. This is wrong. We raised the minimum wage once, and we can do it again. Problems like social inequity. Regardless of the cause, our duty must be to find the resolve. Rights and privileges ought to be equal opportunities for all, not dependent on race or gender or religious choice. Good public policy can help decide this, and we must strive to help every single person in our community have access to basic rights. Rights such as access to transportation, access to affordable housing, and access to employment opportunities. Priority number 2, public education. We have come a long ways in just 4 years, but there is yet more to do. Public schools will drive our future. And if we continue to lift up those who have more, we will sadly continue to drive down those who have less. Funding schemes for all public schools must be equal and transparent. Families should not be forced to choose just because one district can no longer afford us to offer a 6th or a 7th hour, or because a school cannot afford to offer enough counselors. We have the very best teachers, right? Teachers who care about our children. We must act now. Let's give them the tools they need to build the next best generation. The next greatest challenge is to have the political courage to pass a comprehensive transportation bill, something that I've advocated for since 2012. And not the GOP plan that raids our state's general fund, no, but a plan that will actually fund our state's roads and bridges for the next 2 decades, a plan that partners with city and county governments to provide adequate street funding and transit. It's far past time to take the step and put the plan into place. We must revolve this for the sake of Minnesota's economic future. These are but 3 of many priorities, representing both work begun and work yet to be finished. Delegates, I have the legislative experience, the ability, and the drive to work for you and with you to finish the job. I will listen to your voices, and I will work to uphold the values and the agenda of the DFL party. I will be the one to stand up for the will of this convention. In closing, delegates, today I ask for your help. If your concerns are around labor and jobs, I stand with you. If your concerns are around the environment and sustainability, I will stand with you. If your concerns are around eliminating the inequities in Minnesota or pro-choice women's health rights, I will stand with you. I am a proven legislator with a 100% voting record on all of these issues. And today, I simply ask for your vote, and I say thank you.